Okay, Richard Stein.
Yes.
Can you tell my audience who are you? What do you do?
Thank you. I am a screenwriter and a producer,
Okay.
and I work with the Chelsea Film Festival, which is in October. I'm on the advisory board, and I'm one of the programmers.
Can you do a quick plug-in for the festival? What's the different? Let's say this film festival, the other film festival. Is there any particular theme that this festival different from anybody else?
So, what I love about this festival, and I've come to the Winter Film Awards for about 4 or 5 years now. I love how it brings filmmakers from a lot of different countries, and it has both beginning filmmakers and also very established, very accomplished people. And I love the spectrum, the broad group that the festival brings. And it's always, the networking opportunities are fabulous. I always meet 3 or 4 people every day at this festival.
How do you convert? Let's say you meet a lot of people, new people, 3 or 4 or more. What do you do with this? Like, do you use them as for your films, or do they fund your next movie? Like, what's the point to meet new people?
Yes, a lot of my meetings end up in new projects. Sometimes it's about sitting down, talking, getting a new idea about a film. Sometimes finding an actor, an actress, finding a producer. I found directors that I work with at the festival in the past, so it's a number of different.
For me, like, let's say I recently worked with another, like a writer, similar, also another Jewish guy, Michael Cohen. And what happened is, like, he wrote a number of things, and I filmed for him a number of things. All the bad things, we didn't have problems. Like, he wastes time, I waste time. Nobody watched that shit. But one thing that he wrote was pretty funny, hilarious, and it actually was good. So the minute we put it up on YouTube, big Hollywood producer saw it, and what happened is, even though we had a great friendship and great contract, everything signed well, he asked me to cease and desist, delete it, like remove it. Like, so basically all my time for filming, for editing, for publishing, everything went to nothing. Everything has to be taken down from YouTube, and he went to Hollywood and produced it with a bigger crew. So is there a way to get protected? So you do so much work, you film, you take a chance, and God forbid you're successful, someone bigger comes, and a bigger producer from Hollywood, and they say, we're going to film the same thing with this celebrity, we're going to film the same thing with SAG and all that stuff, and they force you out of, so otherwise they can go on festivals and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, but on the other hand, something that I noticed, there are many times 2 different movies made on the same topic. So sometimes
it's the same script. He wrote the script, right?
That's very
but he asked me to remove it so he can do the same script with the for the bigger production.
Yeah, that's very, very disturbing.
Like, is there a way to get protected for guys like me?
Yeah, so it's possible to register the script.
He registered it, but I felt he registered scripts. As a writer, he got protected. I was not protected. He got protected. He forced me out. Is there a way to to deal with this?
Yes, I can look into it, because I know that we learned about it in film school, and they were always saying that it's helpful to protect the script, but then they also said if someone steals your script, then
we filmed together. Like, he asked me to, I didn't steal it. We filmed together, but once it get kind of popular, he decided to film it on a much bigger scale. So he,
it depends on the contract, on what
we had a contract, but it's because the studio that he's dealing now has way more money than me and way bigger production. There is no, I don't have the resources to financially compete with this stuff. My hope is that they're gonna make a lot of money. It's gonna be a big movie. They're gonna make a big cut on this, and I'm gonna sue them, and I'm gonna get a lot of money with my lawyer. That's the only way I hope that they will be successful, and I can have, because right now they have nothing. So only if they're successful. Then there is a bigger pie for the lawyers to sue.
I think it's a good idea to talk to a lawyer and see what happens.
Right now, there is nothing to sue because
exactly.
There is no money. Even if I win the case, which I most likely will win, I'm not going to make any money. He's poor. But
Yes.
it's only when you're gonna get rich that's when I would be able to sue.
Yes.
Like the Matrix movie, the lady that she wrote the Matrix, she was really poor here from Brooklyn,
Yeah.
and for 8 years she was they stole the script from her, so she was kind of quiet. Only way when they make like billions of dollars with this movie. Now 8 years later, she sued and she won, and she got basically half of everything. So she didn't film, she didn't do anything. She just wrote it. They stole it from her, but I guess she had patience enough to wait until it's made so much money all over the world.
Yes.
Now she's
Keep an
about.
eye open on what's happening with the project, and then
What is your Instagram?
it's Triple Helix Films.
Guys, check it out. There are cool movies there. Hopefully.